Anyway, I went in there, and Admiral Bonham Carter, I always remember his name, he was the secretary for the Queen, came down and said, I'd like you to have a look at the geese and see what it's all about and give you recommendations. So I went around for about an hour. I met the gardener and I saw where the geese were, and I kind of saw what the problems might be. And I was due to see him out. I was there at 9 o'clock, so it wasn't until about 10:30 I had a court with Her Majesty, so into the Buckingham Palace. I don't know if you've ever watched the Queen, the film. They showed what you really have to do. When you wait out, she was in her office, and you wait outside, and then when you're summoned in, I don't know what he's called, but he takes you in. Takes you in anyway, and she's sitting at a desk, looks over her glasses and beckons you up and lets you sit down. And you sit and she says, "Oh, Mr. Lubbock, do you have recommendations for me?" So first of all, you say, "Yes, Your Majesty." That's the first thing you say. And then she said, "Well, what are they?" And so I talked. From then on, you call her Mom. So anyway, I explained 2 or 3 things that she should do. I mean, the feed that they required needed to be changed, so that was easy enough. Then I said, the problem is you have 12 corgi dogs that seem to be running a riot around. Is it possible you could contain them a little bit? He said, "Well, we'll try, but we have a lot of page boys and everything else, and they don't really tend to keeping them on." Anyway, well, that was that. And I said, "Well, when the helicopters come in, they land a little bit close to the lake. Is it possible they could land closer to the palace?" So she said, "Well, yes, maybe we can think about it." And I said, "But the worst thing is, you have these wonderful garden parties in June, where they invite 3,000 people a day to attend the garden party. And beginning of June is when the red-breasted geese breed. That's when it is. So I said, is it possible that you could stop the people in your garden parties from going around the back of the moat of the garden?" And she looked at me and she said, "Do you know, Mr. Lubbock, we've been having garden parties for 300 years here." And one of the features of Buckingham Palace is for people to see everything. Oh, okay. Anyway, so that was the end of my little thing with the Queen. So the guy comes up to me and sort of says, "Right, time to leave," and backs me out. You never turn your back on the Queen, you have to back out. So we go out and I, so anyway.
Well, now I know.
Long and short of this story is that I got actually invited up to one of the garden parties. So my wife and I went up and I said, "I don't know what's going to happen here," but so we went inside. And you don't actually meet, there's 3,000 people there, so you don't actually meet the Queen on that particular time. So I went up, they cordoned off the back of each side. So and I could see the geese over there, and it was doing fine. So I went back home and I thought to myself, I said to my wife, I said, "You know, if those bloody geese don't breed, I'm going to go to the tower until they breed." Anyway, what happened was, about a week later, which was about, I think it was the 10th of June, I got a call when it was on a Sunday. And the Queen never speaks on the telephone, and never used to. And I was down in the grounds with somebody just quite big, so the grounds to get back to my office was quite a long way. So one of my staff came running down and said, "The Queen was on the telephone, wants to speak to you." I said, "Okay." I thought, well, I'd be Bonham Carter again, so anyway, I went back as fast as I could. So I was a little bit out of breath. Anyway, I sat down in my chair, and sure enough, it was Bonham Carter. He said, "Her Majesty would like to have a quick word." Oh my gosh. So she came on the phone. I didn't know whether to sit down, stand up. So she said, "Mr. Lubbock, I have some delightful news." I said, "Oh, good, no tower." 3 of the 4 pairs had bred, laid eggs. So she was absolutely over the moon about it. So anyway, that's my story of the Queen. And